Now I want to show you a clip that brings me a lot of joy. You know what, I'm already correcting myself. I'm striking something for the record. The Elizabeth Warren clip, that was nice, watching her just be called out face to face on her BS, but this is the clip of the show. Bernie Sanders, he's out there and he's fighting the oligarchy and he's screaming about billionaires. You know, he used to scream about millionaires and then he became a millionaire, so he stopped screaming about millionaires. Now it's about the billionaires, but he's out there. And Bernie, socialist, Bernie, 30, 40 years in Senate, has never put a major piece of legislation together, has been basically wrong about absolutely everything. He's a socialist who honeymooned in Russia, et cetera, et cetera. He also is a big supporter of Hamas. I have no problem saying that. He supports Hamas. He does. Every chance he gets to throw Israel under the bus, he does it. He is a Jew. I put air quotes around Jew because I don't know really what makes him a Jew other than he's like a caricature of a Jew, like an old stereotype of a Jew or something. Okay, fine. But he has done everything he can to undermine Israel every step of the way since October 7th. But because his radical base is so out of control, they still are not happy. He's still not anti-Israel enough. If you look, we could do it right now. Like if you just put at Bernie Sanders and Israel and look at the last 50 things he's tweeted about Israel, they are all anti-Israel. Okay, fine. So now he's out there giving his speeches, but the jihadists are just still not happy with him because you can never give them enough. Enjoy.
complicit with ICE! You are complicit with ICE! Free Mahmoud Halil! You're a liberal Zionist! Bernie, why don't you let your fans know that you are a settler? That you occupy Palestinian land! Right now. You occupy Palestinian land! You are responsible for the bloodshed in Gaza! You are responsible for the bloodshed in Gaza! You yourself are a settler! Free Palestine!
Unless people demand something, power is not going to give up.
Free Palestine!
It's murderous. Let's go. Head upstairs.
Like, that's great. Congrats, Bernie. It's unclear whether they're booing her or they're booing Bernie or whatever, and it doesn't even matter. You people never knew when the left went too far, and now the inmates are running the asylum, and you have a masked woman making up some bull blaming you, even though, and I really recommend you do it if you're on X, just search Bernie Sanders' name in Israel, look at his last 100 tweets on Israel, see if there's anything even remotely positive. So he's given these people everything they want other than nuking Israel, which by the way would kill several million Arabs, but they don't really care about that. And it's still not good enough. We had a little fun with that clip, so enjoy. Once again, enjoy.
Israel does not have a right to exist. You don't stand for the Palestinians. You voted
Just perfect, just perfect. Congratulations, Bernie. That's what you've got. But again, it illustrates the point. What ideas do the left have? Well, you've got the base that's completely crazy. And then, like in that room, Bernie's probably the same guy in that room. And what does that tell you?